Hi, I'm Amber.
I'm David.
And this is LeithCars.com. He said, she said. Today we are taking a look at the brand new, never before made 2020 Porsche Taycan Turbo. This is a first for Porsche, and this car is all about repeatability in the launch department. We're gonna go over a few things that we really love about this car, and we're gonna start with David. Tell me again, David, what do you think?
This is unbelievable.
This is unbelievable. This is no joke.
This is no joke.
Now, have you driven other Porsches?
Yes.
Okay, how do you think speed, handling, how do you think it stacks up to other Porsches you've driven?
Oh, it's faster.
It's way faster.
Way faster. The handling, and it's quiet. It's the most quiet car I've ever driven in.
David, when I look at this car, when I get in this car, you know what I see? You know what I see?
What do you say?
I see myself in a jail cell. Good thing I look great in orange, because if I owned this car, I would be in jail. It's just made to go fast, and I feel like if you're not at top speed, then you're doing the car a disservice.
My favorite mode of the Porsche Taycan, Sport Plus. The car scared me. It jumps from 20 to 40, 60 in a matter of milliseconds. Ready?
Okay, go.
Oh, sweet bug!
What did you say? What did you say?
I don't know.
Now, a couple things. Everything about the dash looks completely different to me. There's a lot of beautiful curvature. There's these beautiful red leather. But one thing that they did keep, which I love, is they have the old analog clock, and that's like a nod to racing. Racing times, lap times. And I love that detail. I know it's a tiny little thing, but I really like it, probably because I like going fast, and I think that's just a cool little detail to keep.
It's so fast.
It is fast.
It can't even keep up
with
the numbers on the dash. The numbers jump. It goes 40, 60.
Here's another tiny little design detail that I just think is so cool, and you'll probably have to get really close to see it. But the Porsche lettering across the back is three-dimensional, and it's done in glass. And so you can see that there's some really cool dimensions in here. It's 3D looking when you move your head around. Tiny little detail, but very cool.
Part of the Porsche Taycan design is these air vents that start in the front of the car. It improves aerodynamics, but also helps ventilate the disc brakes on the front of the tire and reduces the air turbulence. There's also another slit behind here for air to flow down the side of the car to help improve stability at high speeds.
So David was talking about some of the really cool design elements on the Taycan, and one of my favorite are these quad lights. And this came from the Mission E design. We were talking about that earlier. That's what they called this when it was still a concept. And you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 LED lights, which has a really special look when you're looking at it at night. There are these pinpoints that come together for full brightness. Okay.
Wow, listen to that.
I know. So I want to say about the noise, and we talked about this before. There are MP3s you can get. You can get the electric sound, and then you can get the exhaust note sound. This has the electric sound on it, which is really kind of cool because I feel like I'm part of a giant circuit. Like I can feel the current buzzing through me. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Or is that just me? Now, one thing we keep hearing from people over and over and over again is how can it be a turbo if there's no engine? And just look at it like a trim. Consider it to be a trim, a speed level, or something like that. They're saying turbo because the 0 to 60 of this is top, and it is fast, fast, fast. So just look at turbo in that sense of the word, and don't worry about the rest. All right, so here are our favorite parts about the Taycan Turbo. My personal favorite part, I was telling David, every time I look at this car, I see bars and me behind them wearing orange, because this thing is so fast and it is begging to just be put out there. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I am gonna ride this car the way it's supposed to be ridden, the way it's supposed to be driven, and that's gonna end me in jail. And that's fine. What a way to go out. But also, another thing that's cool about this car is when you're driving and you get that going, you feel like your body is buzzing, like you're part of the current of the car. And that is the coolest feeling to me. So those are my top two.
Oh my
David?
God. All right, my favorite part of this car is the speed. Love the speed. It's so fast, the speedometer can't even keep up with it. That was crazy. But the other part is the selective drive modes and being able to go from Sport Plus to a luxury ride is the best part of this car. It diversifies itself, not just a sports car, but also a luxury sedan.
I'm Amber.
I'm David.
Thank you so much for joining us for LeithCars.com's He Said.
She said.
See you next time.